Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 9, called Aura the Guillotine.
I am excited for this episode. Frieren is going to go toe-to-toe with one of the head minions. We got Fern and Stark taking on a demon all on their own.
No, they escaped. Now he's going to go after them.
Right. I'm assuming there's going to be a continued showdown somewhere along the way between those two and the demons that are in the city.
What was she called? Aura was like one of the 7 something special.
Yeah. Minions is the wrong word, but...
Yeah, I feel like they're a little more powerful than minions. She's a little more powerful than a minion, but...
One of
Frieren
7.
is facing down a whole army.
And she just walked out there like nobody's business, not concerned.
Looking confident.
I'm curious how this goes.
Well, I also love that she trusted Fern and Stark's abilities enough to be like, no, you got this, you can do this.
Do you think she trusted their abilities, or she's like, well, they're either going to figure it out or not? It doesn't really matter to me.
I think she cares about them more than she lets on.
Fair enough.
But Fern worked it. And Stark played his role too, because he let things happen.
He is still kind of the mindset of, I'm going to be the distractor, you guys finish it off. I think he needs to kind of come into his own and believe what he's capable of, but gotta start somewhere, I guess.
But things have been picking up, so let's see how this goes. Frieren's legendary, so I have confidence, but it does seem like a huge undertaking. But here we go. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 9 is coming right now.
Yeah, it was.
人類のゾルトラークの研究解析に大きく貢献し、歴史上で最も多くの魔族を葬り去る。
Girl's got a record. She's about to add to that total.
She's looking like Sailor Moon right now.
早々のフリーレン。
That's kind of a badass nickname too.
私の嫌いな天才だ。
They're gonna make us wait for the showdown.
しばらくは安静ですな。
すまないな。
I'm not gonna rest. This is like Sarah.
大丈夫か？
お前たちのおかげで助かった。感謝する。連れの魔法使いの剣も許そう。彼女の判断は正しかった。
これでフリーレンが町に戻ってこれるな。リュグナーたちを倒してもらおうぜ。
フリーレン様は衛兵を殺していなくて。
知っている。魔族がやったことだ。それよりあの魔法使い、フリーレンっていうのか。
はい。
まさか勇者一行にいたエルフの魔法使い。
She's got a rep. Our girl.
She's a hero too.
グラナト家は勇者一行に恩がある。わしのじいさんの代にこの町が魔族の軍勢に襲われた時撃退してもらったんだ。その時の相手も七宝家断頭大
Seven Sages. Destruction.
久しぶりだね、アウラ。そうね、80年ぶりかしら、フリーレン。この先の町に行くつもりでしょ。引き返してくれるとありがたいんだけど。
We'll give you a chance.
なんで？ 私の方が圧倒的に優勢だ。
Do you?
I don't think any of them can fly though, can they?
の時より増えている。これほどの数を操るだなんて、魔族の魔法はとんでもないね。人類の魔法技術では想像もつかないほどの高みだ。でも最低に趣味の悪い魔法だ。ヘドが出る。ひどい言いようね。せっかく頑張って集めたのに。
What is that necklace?
She uses them to control them.
見知った鎧がいくつかあるね。アウラ、やっぱりお前はここで殺さないとダメだ。
服従の天秤。わしらが長年アウラに勝てなかった要因だ。奴が使うのは相手を服従させ意のままに操る魔法。七宝剣の魔法は人知も人の断りも超える。アウラは天秤に自身と対象の魂を乗せ、魔力の大きさを測りにかける。魔力がより大きかった方が相手を服従させ操り人形にできる。その体が朽ちてなくなるまで永遠にだ。リスクは魔法を強大なものにする。絶大な魔力を持つアウラにとっては必勝の魔法だ。
Except for Frieren.
対抗することはできないのですか？
アウラの魔力の重さで傾いてはいるが、元は公平な天秤だ。アウラを上回る魔力の魂が天秤に乗ればアウラに打ち勝てるだろうさ。
There we go.
Those scales are, or that scale is very interesting because it's not really magic. It's more of an artifact. I don't know if she created it or if she just found it and her mana pool is big.
Well,
I'm
she probably
curious.
has more mana than everybody else she faces, but I don't think it'll work on Frieren.
It won't work on Frieren, I don't think, as well. But I'm saying if that's the only thing that gives her power, that's interesting. Did she create that? Like, is that her spell and what she's been researching, or did that exist and she just got her hands on it? I'm curious, like, how that works.
And also, does Frieren use human magic?
My understanding is when they say human magic, it's more about the spells they construct and how, like, anybody could use them. Like, they took the demon's magic, they understood it, and then they could cast it. It's just generally who uses what, I think. But anybody can learn it if they figure it out.
剣の座に君臨してから500年、一度たりともなかったと言われている。
では、対抗手段は何もないのですか？
本当はあったんだがな。意志の強い者は一時的ではあるが抵抗ができた。鋼の意志は鍛え抜かれた英傑ほど持ち合わせている。
それでも一時的か。
だが致命的な欠陥だ。奴はその意志が邪魔だったんだろうさ。だから断頭台のアウラは操った者たちに実に合理的な処置をした。むごい話だ。
Well, haircut.
私の不死の軍勢は強いでしょ？
Not so powerful, huh?
驚いたわ。私のかけた魔法が解除されている。こんなことは初めてだ。これほど強力な解除魔法。魔力の消費も相当なものになる
Or
は
not.
ず。どうしてこんな回りくどいことをするの？前に戦った時は派手に吹き飛ばしていたじゃない。後でヒンメルに怒られたんだよ。ならますますこんなことをする必要ないでしょ？どうして？ヒンメルはもういないじゃない。
He's still here.
そうか、よかった。やっぱりお前たち魔族は化け物だ。容赦なく殺せる。
よし、だいぶ動けるようになってきたな。 神父様、ここは安全なんだよな。
ええ、防護結界ほどではありませんが、
Is this the new party member?
結界が施されています。
じゃあ伯爵
There's no way they're gonna bring it for you. Like, that's too predictable.
お前何するつもりだ。
こんなところで隠れていたら魔族が帰ってくれるのか？
シュタルク様、本気ですか？あの時は不意打ちが偶然成功しただけです。現にとどめをさせるほどの隙はありませんでした。もしあのまま戦っていたら、殺されていたのは私たちの方です。
これは誰かがやらなきゃいけないことだろう。
Kid's got some stones.
そうですね。では一緒に頑張りましょう。
いや、フェルンは衛兵の詰め所に行け。町の人を避難させるんだ。
ではシュタルク様は？
ああ、俺は全力で土下座してフリーレンを連れ回してくれ。
Gosh. Frieren's got her hands full right now.
なんだよ、もう倒してもらうしかねえだろ。
I had a hope.
You really
確かに
believed
そ
in
の
him.
方が現実的ですね。
You really believed in him.
I'm dead.
こいつを見せれば衛兵は言うことを聞いてくれるってよ。
わかりました。
One of the minions had that
も
one.
うすぐ町を出る。
The headless guys.
Yeah.
どうした？
腕、ひどい状態ですね。そんな姿で城門を通れるんですか？
大丈夫だろう。このくらい戦士なら普通だぜ。何か変なの？
両手血まみれで街中歩いてる戦士なんて見たことないですよ。
How many warriors do you know?
第一人のこと言えねえだろ
Not my
う。フェル
blood.
ンだって。あ？これ誰の血だ？俺の血じゃないよな。おい！
Demon blood.
どうしたんだ？お！
シュタルク様、この力魔力が。
Oh.
信じられねえぜ。俺は夢でも見てんのか？そいつは師匠の技だ。
下手に動いたせいで急所を外してしまった。苦しめるつもりはなかったのだがな。何を驚いている？致命傷を負ったはずの私がここに立っていることか、それとも我々の接近を探知できなかったことか。魔力の制御による存在の隠匿などというわけではない。魔族なら誰もができることだ。とはいえ、魔法使い同士の戦いに似つかわしい行為だとは到底思えんが
よく喋りますね。とどめを刺さないんですか？
な。殺し損ねたついでにいくつか聞きたいことがある。
What makes you think she wants to answer them?
Seriously. I kind of like how straight to the point she is. You sure like to talk.
You seem as if you like to talk. I like to let people talk who like to talk.
Well, she is pretty savage.
It's true.
Just remember before Stark got into the good books, she was...
That's fair. She's got a little
Harsh.
sass to her. This is going to force Stark to fight again and maybe gain some confidence with his
Well, doesn't that
abilities.
the girl have him dead to rights right now?
No, he blocked the attack.
Okay.
I think he was more caught off guard that his master's move was used.
Which I'm wondering about too.
So the demons seem to learn or place a value on learning. So he would have been with the party that fought. So they probably
Yeah, they
studied.
do, because last time they
Yeah.
were like, we study every day.
So they studied his moves and got going from there. I still think Fern's got a few tricks up her sleeve.
I mean, it's not looking good, but it's not going to be the end of them for
No.
sure.
No. What did you think about my priest prediction?
Nah.
But I feel like the priest has a different sort of magic that maybe
Magic.
they have the barriers. He said there's another barrier around the church. Like, I get the impression that priests
I
have...
don't think Hyder had magic.
I think Hyder definitely had magic. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just gonna go out and limit. I say I think.
If he might know that there's barriers, but did he put them up? I don't think so.
I guess we'll find out. I think that the priests have a demon repellent ability or special abilities or magic against
They're protected
demons.
by the Bible.
That's not necessarily what priests in Fantasyland are about, but
I have another question. Do the demons age?
doesn't seem like it.
So if they're born young, they stay young? Like the little girl looking one, like will she stay little girl form forever?
That's a good question. I've seen it happen in a couple different ways.
Stumped him. The Expro was stumped.
Sometimes demons are converted humans, so wherever they get converted, that's the age they stay. Sometimes they can choose their appearance, so they pick how they want to look. So there's a couple different scenarios that could be at play here. Maybe we'll find out.
それとも今すぐ死ぬか
Why would she answer your questions though?
あの小僧は強いのか
戦士アイゼンの一番弟子です。
そうか数奇なものだなかわいそうにリーニー相手ではろくな死に方はしないもう一つフリーレンはどこだ
She's not even flinching. Being held up by a barb through your shoulder would kill.
グラナト伯爵も言っていたな衛兵殺しは罪が重いらしい
極刑です。
極刑あの女がその程度のことで逃げるものか奴は魔族に強い恨みを持っている魔族を殺すための魔法を自分の弟子に叩き込むほどにそんな奴は
Yeah, baby, summon that staff.
何か狙いがあるはずだアウラ様か
動かないでください。
Just kill him.
フリーレン様の向かった先に心当たりがあるんですね。
くだらんこと
Don't even give him a chance, just kill him.
私を殺し損ねたというのは嘘ですよね。あなたは私にあの不意打ちの石返しがしたかったんです。
She's
プライ
quick.
ドが高くて傲慢で、未だに私たちをフリーレン様以外を脅威とすら感じていない。だから私に隙を与えるような真似までした。この至近距離ならあなたの心臓を打ち抜けます。
やってみろその前にお前の首が飛ぶ
フリーレン様、私はお役に立てていますか？なんでそんなことを聞くの？私はフリーレン様ほど魔法を完璧に扱いません。それは生きてきた時間の違いだからね。フェルンが私に追いつくことはないよ。そうですか。でもそれはあくまで魔力や技術の話だ。私はよく魔物との戦闘をフェルンに任せているでしょ。はい、今回も押し付けられました。断念って。フェルンが戦った方が早く終わるんだよ。私よりも魔法を打つのが早いから。
Oh.
小娘私は魔法に人生の大半を捧げてきた
私もです。
I love her. Do it.
Fire off those spells.
なんだこの反応速度反射的に防御していなければ心臓を撃ち抜かれていた
Do it again.
防御しましたね。やはり心臓が弱点ですか。
こいつなるほど人生を捧げたというのは嘘ではなさそうだでは全力で叩き潰してやろうバルテーリエ
向こうも始まったか。しかし残念だな。こっちはもう終わりだ。観戦でもするかな。リュグナー様、邪魔すると怒るんだよね。
Oh dear.
しぶといね。少しは楽しめそうだ。
魔力技術
She's cold.
私の方がはるかに上
She's a special brand of crazy though.
Yeah.
Did she encapsulate herself in fall?
比べるまでもないほど
That is going to be your downfall.
早い純粋に手数でこの私が押されているフリーレンめこの小娘にどんな
She got a little innate gift.
すみません麻薬切れのやつだ
She's got her special defensive ward.
She's not even breaking a sweat.
ダメだその前に決着がついてしまうせいぜい少しでも隙を作れればいいに何をやっている
Oh, you need help?
なんだよ、わがままだな。こいつどうせ一方でしつこいんだよ。
You think he has a thing against killing girls?
Oh, wow.
その斧さばき
Dang.
そいつは師匠の技だ
私は魔力を読み取るのが得意です。人が動いている時の体内の魔力の流れを記憶して動きを模倣できるんだよね。こんな風に。
Oh.
屋敷で初めてあなたの動きを見た時に確信した。私が昔記憶した最強の戦士と同じ動きをしている。こんな偶然あるんだね。運命が面白い。私は戦士アイゼンの動きを模倣している。
That should give you an edge.
なんだよめちゃくちゃじゃねえかこんなの勝てるはず
That was tough.
Whoa. I thought he lost an eye for sure.
A little scrape underneath the eye.
Thought he was going to have to wear an eye patch. No, seriously, I thought he was going to have an eye patch for the rest of the whole series.
And just like that, Stark turned into a pirate.
Well, in that flashback, she looked like a little girl, like way smaller.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe they do age.
What an interesting skill.
Yes, I feel like it's very OP.
Imitation without understanding has its limitations. He's not going to be technically better than her, but if he knows the patterns that she would have memorized, he might be able to get an advantage if he's not already dead.
Well, she just probably like severed his trap.
Yeah, it looks like the clavicle is maybe broken in half, but
Well, the other guy's plan was just to chill until Fern's mana ran out.
I love that Fern has an ability that the others don't. Like that Frieren doesn't even have. She's quick draw. And I wonder if that kind of plays into her youthfulness and her sense of urgency. Like if that gives her
Well, remember,
that speed.
like back in the early episodes, Frieren was like, stop trying to cast one big spell. You're better off just deflecting or hitting each defensive one as they come, or each offensive threat to you as they come.
You think that played into her skill? Like she was giving her advice based on what she saw she was good at.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Because we saw Fern try to do like a huge shield.
Yeah.
And Frieren was like, no.
See, I originally thought that was to help with her mana. Like it didn't use as much mana.
Maybe.
But maybe it's both. Because she won't, as somebody who's young, it seems like your mana gets bigger the older you get or the more experience you have or the more practice. So she'll never have as much mana as a demon or Frieren, but this might allow her to be successful. Oh, it's interesting.
She's a savage. She wasn't even breaking a sweat.
I can't, she might be my favorite character right now.
I was thinking that watching this, I was like, I love Frieren, but dang, Fern, you're right there.
And are we not going to see any more of Frieren this episode? Like, come on.
These two need to be defeated, and
Stark.
but the name is Aura the Guillotine. It's like we just got the little thing about her scales, and that was it.
Yeah, it's no contest, and Aura has to know that.
But like Aura's a whole thing is that she just like has these things, weighs out the mana, and is like, I'm stronger.
Yeah,
I'll take you.
This
like, what else does she do?
I don't know.
But also, all Aura's like prisoners or minions or whatever, like none of them can fly. So it's like Frieren could just go airborne and be fine.
I'm curious how she ends up dispatching her.
There's gonna be some profound way that everybody wins.
I agree.
急がないとまたリグナー様に襲われる。
倒れた。俺は倒れているのか。
立てシュタルク。どんなにボロボロになっても倒れることだけは許さん。
そんなこと言ったって。俺が
This
師
is
匠に
true.
勝てるわけねえだろ。
当たり前だ。俺はお前より強い。
じゃあ。
だが、お前はまだ負けていない。立ち上がったからな。
I love that.
シュタルク。強い相手に勝つ秘訣を教えてやる。簡単だ。何度でも立ち上がって技を叩き込め。戦士ってのは最後まで立っていたやつが勝つ。
I love that.
Dang it, I have to do this.
しつけやがって。おさ筋肉でできてんじゃねえか。
おとなしく寝てればよかったのに、もう負けたんだから。
俺はまだ立っている。それに思い出したんだ。師匠の技はもっと重かった。やっぱりお前のはただ。
You were right.
ならその真似事で引導を渡してあげよう。ベアファーゼン。
アルテリ
大振り防御もなし、血迷ったな。
ああいう近く子だったのにビビって損したぜ。
Oh.
やっぱり全然重たくねえや。閃電撃。
Sometimes you just gotta be a little crazier.
いいに。
それから
Oh. Caught him.
Stark was prepared to die fighting her.
Yeah.
And when he finally was like, you know what? You might injure me real bad, but you're not going to slice me in half. Here we go!
There's a lesson there somewhere. No, but I love the mantra of just get back up.
You're not defeated until you don't get up.
Yeah. And you're never quite sure what you can actually accomplish if you don't give up.
If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
And then that all-in mentality of putting it all on the line in a chance to be successful. Like, it's...
He was willing to die
Yes.
to beat her.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah. And those two things in combination, refusing to give up and being willing to lay it all out there, that's a tough combination
beat
to
that.
beat. Yeah.
If somebody, like, dying in this case is, like, the absolute worst case scenario, and if he's like, yeah, willing to do that, you're not going to beat that.
Yeah.
The little second of distraction, Lugner turns his head and Fern's like,
Gotcha.
peace.
Good for those two.
They didn't think, they were ready to run away. They were ready to go run to Frieren. They didn't believe in themselves, Stark especially. We thought he built his confidence. He still has a long way to go.
Gotta trust your training.
Yeah, I love Fern's attitude though. She is
Oh.
so calm. She is very level-headed. Just,
You
Yeah.
love that she's quick-witted too.
you know what? I say this every episode. I'm like, I'm like, can identify with some things with Frieren. I can identify with some things with Fern. And I'm just like, those are two great characters.
I agree.
Okay.
I enjoyed that episode. It was good. Little
Lots,
character development.
Way more action
Yeah.
than we're used to
Yeah.
in these. Like, they've been picking up steam, as we said. This demon storyline, capturing Frieren, the plan to, like, engage the demons, very cool. But
Yeah.
this one was, like, action-packed.
Yeah. I wonder if they've set enough of the foundation now that you can kind of go and you understand what's happening and you'll learn little tidbits about the world as we go through. But I love where they're at right now.
I also say this every episode. Everybody's like, oh, you were part of Himmel's party. You were with the hero. Clearly, they're all heroes, I think. And Frieren, everybody knows her.
Yeah, but it's like the Bulls. Everybody won the championship,
Yeah,
but
fair.
it's Michael Jordan's team.
Fair, fine.
That's just the way it goes.
Can't argue with that. Yep, this is good.
No, it was a great recommendation. Thoroughly enjoyed. Thoroughly have enjoyed it so far.
Adam's like, we're done.
Looking forward to the rest of the show.
Let us know what you think. This was a very interesting episode. Interesting also that Lily, or whatever her name is, remembers Aizen and held on to his moves for so long.
Yeah. I thought that was a cool ability.
Yeah, that is a really cool ability. But hit us up in the comments below with what you're thinking. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Frieren Beyond Journey's End coming next week. Bye.